Superheroes show up and they get squashed. Money clean, I sent it through the wash. Extra clean, all I possess. Turning million to millions with no stress. Clean up my block, it wasn't easy, man. Built respect on my name, now I run this game. Got a lot of broads, they never stop coming. Knee deep every night, maintaining the plumbing.
I got money in the bank, bang, bang. My squad roll like a tank. I got money in the bank, bang, bang. My squad roll like a tank.
Hello?
What's going on, Ibn Hadra?
Hey, how you doing?
What you capping about?
I was watching a video from this gentleman named Stephen Knight, and it was about this man who's fighting to keep his son's sexuality. The mother has an axe to grind with him, and she's trying to turn the son into a daughter. And he's suing the school system because there was an agreement that they wasn't supposed to push their sexuality on the boy, but they're doing it anyway. So he's taking him to federal court. All the negativity come, from the sexual transition to try to delete the ideology of God, the fact that God exists, with this assignment crap. Can I curse?
I think I get demonetized if you curse. And I'm always out for that bag. I'm
just sick of hearing this thing. Like when Kevin Samuels died, they said some of the most horrendous things about him that you could believe a human being would say, much less a female. So I'm just tired of hearing and seeing this thing go on and watching this society just slip into the abyss. But you get people operating like there's no such thing as God, he's gonna punish you, because he says that in the Quran. So for me, I'm just watching that. So I figured I'd talk about that a little bit. That's just what I'm just wanted to speak about.
I know one of my other callers, he was talking about the She-Hulk. Even though I like She-Hulk, shout out to She-Hulk. So, what are your thoughts on that?
Basically, for me, I was reading comic books ever since the age of 12. Started with John Byrne's X-Men, the Savage Land Adventure. But the very first comic book I picked up was The Invaders, Captain America, Bucky, the Human Torch, Toro, the two androids, and the Submariner. So for me, I picked up the first She-Hulk comic book. And for me, they were just superheroes who were females. It was just that simple. It wasn't a man. Like, there was a scene in She-Hulk when her and the Hulk jumped and she landed and she was like, man. Every time you see this, it's just the decriminalization of black women. Every time you show a black woman, she got to be twerking. That's what her worth is, shaking her ass. The original She-Hulk in the comic book had a nice transition that she was targeted with mob hit, and she was shot. And Banner had no choice but to give her a blood transfusion, or she died, because that's her true origin. But you got the feminists. Oh, she had to depend on a man to be turned into. Didn't she have to depend on a man to get turned into Hulk any damn way? If they do this World War Hulk thing, I hope they do the scene where in the comic book, She-Hulk tried to stop the Hulk. She was like, Bruce, you got to stop this. He said, get out of the way, Jen. Get out of the way. She said, I don't want to have to fight you. He said, get out of the way, Jen. She punched him. His nose bled a little bit, and he hit her so hard her face crashed through the concrete. laying her out. Because what she didn't realize is that the death of his queen and that explosion gave him heights of strength that he never had before. The true power of the Hulk was saw in the Incredible Hulk. Like I said to you before, Arrows, strength rises to the challenge of each situation. Like when they used the stock sonic gun on him, he heard Betty's voice cry out, and he got strong enough to overwhelm the sonic cannon. Everybody saw that. The Abomination, when he first came to fruition, he was 5 to 10 times stronger than the Hulk. But the Hulk matched his strength with strength when he got mad, and his strength rise to the challenge. Like that scene when he did the thunderclap, clap the fire off the helicopter.
Yeah.
So the Hulk, when he says he's the strongest one there is, he means that. I think it's a lame excuse. You know why? You got him in it. What's so wrong with using him full strength? They interviewed the Russo brothers, and the Russo brothers said that they had to power him down because if they used him for full power, he would outshine everybody else. That's what the Russo brothers said about him.
Okay, when they say that, I mean it makes sense, but then it takes away from the core Hulk fans.
Yeah, like when he fought Thor in the arena, the Hulk strength was designed to meet an opponent whose strength equals or surpasses his. Now, what they do it in the comic books is saying that all the times that the Hulk fought Thor held back, which is crap. I'm a comic book collector. I've been collecting since the age of 12. One time Thor tried to kill the Hulk. He said, "I have at thee unto death." So how did he hold back?
Yeah.
It's a bunch of crap. The new storyline is called Banner of War. And it's the latest fight between the Hulk and Thor. So now they're saying that Thor is stronger than the Hulk.
Oh yeah, that's that bogus stuff.
So basically, just a lot of crap, man. People lying. And another thing I want to talk about, Wolverine. Hugh Jackman did an all right rendition of the character, but here's the thing that people don't understand. There's this guy named Blurb Without Fear, and he has a podcast, and he was talking him and his co-host. I forgot what the guy's name was, and they were talking about how they're tired of people wanting comic book authenticness, in the movies. Now, here's the thing: a 6 foot tall Wolverine don't work on any ideology because Wolverine was created because Wolverine in the comic books is 5'3", and there was a reason why that was done. It was done because they wanted Wolverine as close to the real life animal as possible. And remember, pound for pound, the Wolverine is one of the most powerful and ferocious animals on the planet. It could give a grizzly bear fever. And the only reason why the grizzly bear will pull it out is its size difference.
Yeah.
So Wolverine was made short with the understanding of the Wolverine creature, the animal. That's why he's short. Once you throw that away, and then on top of that, like a friend of mine used to say, they never showed his martial art prowess in the movies. Let me tell you how great Wolverine's martial art ability is. In World War II or World War I, Captain America was sent on a mission, and on this mission he ran into the Hand. Captain America, not being familiar with that fighting style, was demolished and almost killed. Logan, Jimmy Howlett, that's his true name, approached the ninjas, and he had 2 steel pipes in his hand, and he defeated them with those 2 pipes. Because he was trained So they don't show that either. And Hugh Jackman, he always took me out of the movie because of his height. Wolverine was short and bulky.
All right, Ibn Hadra. Looking forward to seeing you on future episodes.
Okay, no problem.
All right, man. Take care.